I'm putting my credibility on the line for this Varginha case, okay? Because you got this, and I'll say right up front, I honestly, sincerely, and unequivocally do not expect any of your audience to believe any of this without looking at the testimony. In other words, don't believe a word coming out of my mouth, because I heard about this case decades ago. I heard about it within a year or two of it happening.
And you wrote it off?
I dismissed it like that. I was like, no way a UFO crashed and the beings survived and we're walking through the town. No way. No way. In fact, I dismissed it for 10 years. Let's see. No. I dismissed it in 97. I wouldn't look into it for 1 second. Not 1 second. In 97, 98, 99, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 years. Okay. So 2011, I was going to Brazil on a completely I was going to give a presentation on one of the films I'd done. Probably I Know What I Saw or something. and my buddy Jeff Sagansky, the guy I was telling you about earlier, who met with Jackie Gleason, he goes, "Oh, you're going to Brazil. You got to look into the Varginha case." And I was like, "You mean the one where the UFO crashed and the aliens survived and they're walking through the town?" I go, "Sure, Jeff, I'll look into that." Click. From my cell phone. And I had no intention of looking into it. I told him I might have said I would. I'm not looking into that. I'm not wasting my time on that case. So I get to Brazil, and this is 2011, and totally accidentally, completely like inadvertently, I met some witnesses they happened to be at the conference that I was at, and talked to them a little bit about it. A little bit. I was like, okay, interesting. Kind of believed them a little bit. So I went back in 2012 and I thought, maybe there's something here. And I was knocking on doors and really chasing it. I mean, I went down to downtown Varginha, Brazil. Varginha is in the state of Minas Gerais, which is about 4 or 5 hours north of Sao Paulo. In Sao Paulo, myself used to think that included is the capital of Brazil, but it's actually Brasilia, which is way to the north. But Sao Paulo is like the big city, right? And second time around, I was like, wow, maybe there really is something to this. And then I went a third time, and then I went a fourth time. And then ultimately I made the film, and now I'm absolutely beyond a shadow of doubt, fully, completely convinced that a UFO crashed in January of 1996, and that some of the beings survived and were captured by the authorities and witnessed by civilians in the town of Varginha, Brazil.
And the film is complete now?
Totally done.
And you started working on it how many years ago?
Well,
like actually making the film. I know you've been researching it for a
long time. So if you look at from when I started researching to the completion is probably 10 or 11 years.
10 or 11 years.
Yeah, but in terms of like production, like go there, boots on ground, we're going to do this. But all that prep work went into it. That was just less than a year.
Absolutely mind-bending film.
Yes.
For full disclosure, I watched it Monday night. And it had me completely, it had me in a chokehold the whole time I was watching it. Like I did not look up once. Maybe we should show the trailer before we go deeper into it. Can you pull the trailer for it?
Which one is
for Moment of Contact?
This trailer took, I think, 3 months to make, maybe a bit more.
In 1996, the people of Varginha, Brazil, witnessed a UFO event that would change their lives forever.
Só que ele planava, ia perdendo lentamente a altitude e ia caminhando.
Call it another Roswell, if you will. It is a crashed vehicle that had beings on board.
Mas que eles não poderiam admitir a verdade. A população ia entrar em colapso.
Nada temos a esconder.
Finally, the facts will be revealed.
The Varginha case is considered the most well-kept secret in the military circles of Brazil.
My objective here is to put some clarity on what took place in Varginha, Brazil, January 1996.
2 seres extraterrestres foram capturados, depois, posteriormente, foram levados para o hospital.
The witnesses are some of the most compelling testimony I've ever heard.
Meu nome é Carlos de Souza.
Meu nome é Cátia Xavier.
Meu nome é Liliane Silva.
Meu nome é Valquíria Silva.
Em 1996, eu vi uma criatura estranha ali.
Action! A lot of people in this town have a little piece of the puzzle.
Naquele local, eu vi o rastro da criatura, o pé.
Foi onde ele falou que eu vi era uma coisa sobrenatural.
This year,
Mark Elixerez, he had captured this creature with his bare hands.
Você confirma que o seu irmão estava de serviço naquele dia 20?
Confirmo.
After he captured the creature, he developed this infection that wouldn't go away.
Foi pro CTI de manhã, 7 horas da manhã, 15 para o meio-dia, ele veio a óbito.
this can no longer be covered up.
They might shoot us because we're on the property.
This can't be denied.
Bateram na porta. E aí eles falaram pra mim.
Ficar quieto. Se qualquer iria sofrer uma punição muito severa.
This was proof
We pull this off. It'll be the most compelling testimony revealed.
of contact.
Aqui, ó. Foi aqui.
This is a level of confirmation that only a handful of people on this planet have.
Dun dun dun. Fascinating trailer.
His first mistake turned out to be his last.
What a fucking compelling voice he has, man.
So good.
One of the most unique voices ever.
I know. I was a little worried. Again, I'm pushing the envelope.
Make sure you turn the USB channel down again. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pushing the envelope a little on the comfort level of those around me, because you're dealing with like this. I know how I looked at the case, and I looked at the case when I first heard about it, the Varginha case. I dismissed it so quickly. I told you earlier, like, I know how other people are going to react when they hear, sure, a UFO crash, sure, the being survived. Yeah, you know, because that's how but I'm literally putting my 30-year reputation on the line for this one, 29-year reputation on the line. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I stand behind it. And I really believe, and I think you do as well. Sure, that's got a lot of pizzazz. The trailer is designed to get people to watch the film, but the film delivers.